Have you ever looked around and thought, why does everyone else seem so interesting, but I feel like I have nothing going on? Maybe you think you're too quiet. Maybe you don't know what to say in conversations. Or maybe you feel like people lose interest in you quickly. But what if the problem isn't that you're boring? What if you're simply doing a few things that are hiding your personality? In this video, we're talking about 6 habits that can make an interesting person come across as boring, and how to change them. 1. You're always trying to impress people. One of the fastest ways to become less interesting is to constantly worry about being interesting. You're thinking, did I say the right thing? Do they like me? Was that joke funny? Instead of actually enjoying the conversation, you're performing for the other person. And people can feel that. You don't need to prove that you're funny, intelligent, successful, or cool. Relax, be present. The most memorable people aren't always the loudest people in the room. They're often the ones who are comfortable being themselves. 2. You never share your opinions. Imagine having a conversation where someone asks, "What do you think?" And your answer is always, "I don't know." Anything is fine, I don't mind. There's nothing wrong with being easygoing. But if you never express an opinion, people don't get a chance to know you. You don't have to have controversial opinions. Talk about the music you love, the movies you hate, the food you could eat every day, the things you're passionate about. Your opinions are part of your personality. 3. You're waiting for other people to entertain you. Some people expect every conversation to be carried by the other person. They wait for someone else to ask questions. Someone else starts the conversation. Someone else keeps it going. But conversations are a two-way street. Instead of waiting for someone to make the conversation interesting, bring something into it. Ask a question. Tell a funny story. Mention something interesting that happened to you. You don't need an extraordinary life to have interesting conversations. Sometimes your perspective on ordinary things is what makes the conversation interesting. Or you're too afraid of looking weird. This one is huge. You might have a funny thought, but you don't say it because you're scared they'll think you're weird. You might want to try a new hobby, but you don't because you're worried about what people will say. You might have a completely different opinion, but you keep quiet. And eventually you become so focused on appearing normal that you stop showing people who you actually are. Being memorable doesn't mean trying desperately to stand out. It means being comfortable enough to let your personality show. 5. You don't have anything you're curious about. Interesting people aren't necessarily people who know everything. They're people who are curious. They ask questions, they learn things, they explore new interests. They might suddenly become obsessed with photography, psychology, cooking, fashion, books, fitness, business, history, or something completely random. You don't need an exciting life. You need things that excite you. Find something you're genuinely interested in and learn about it. Your curiosity gives you things to talk about, think about, and share. And 6, you're trying too hard to be someone else. And finally, stop copying personalities that aren't yours. Maybe you think you need to be mysterious, or extremely confident, or loud, or effortlessly cool, but you don't. Someone else's personality might look amazing on them and feel completely unnatural on you. The goal isn't to become the most interesting person in every room. The goal is to become more comfortable being yourself. Because the moment you stop constantly asking, how can I seem interesting, and start asking, what genuinely interests me, you become much more interesting naturally. So if you've been telling yourself, maybe I'm just boring, stop. Maybe you simply haven't given people enough opportunities to see your personality. Stop trying so hard to impress. Have opinions, ask questions. Explore your interests, tell your stories, and most importantly, let yourself be you. Because you don't need to become a completely different person to be interesting. Sometimes, you just need to stop hiding the person you already are. If this video spoke to you, subscribe for more videos about confidence, personality, glow-ups, and becoming the best version of yourself.